Well, welcome back everybody to the channel. It is I, Josh, and today we're going to do the plan video, the plan for 2023. And I was very determined that I wasn't going to change this plan. I've already filmed this video like a couple of weeks ago. I was like, nah, it's not going to change now, but it's changed again. Who could have guessed? And if you go back and watch our 2022 plan, you'll see that it didn't really go to plan, did it? So hopefully this time we will stick to the plan. And the only reason I changed the plan was because we were going to go on the Cotswolds Canal and skip out the Macclesfield and Peak Forest. We're not going to do that. But there's a bridge being restored on the Cotswolds Canal just before you go on the Leek branch. Hazelhurst Junction, yeah. That's where it's been rebuilt, this bridge, and it's not going to be open until April, well, I think Easter, which is 7th of April, or was it 9th? So it's not going to be open until then, so we would get there about mid-March, so we need to kill some time, pretty much. I'm not skipping out the Cowden again. So we weren't going to go up the Macclesfield and Peak Forest because we wanted to get to where we're going earlier, and you'll see where we're going in a minute. But yeah, we wanted to get there earlier, but now we've got to kill some time because we have to, wait for the CRT to finish up that bridge so we can go through. I think the tow bar's going to remain closed until July or something. But yeah, they've got to rebuild a whole bridge, £2 million project. So yeah, today we're going to be doing the plan for 2023. Let's get on with it then, shall we? Right, so this is the pen for 2023. The green pen. Because you see, 2021 is blue and 2022 is red. The red pen is pretty much broken, that's why you can't really see it very much. But yeah, let's start, shall we? So we're starting here, aren't we? At Harrowston. We're going to come down on the Middlewich, then on to the Trent and Mersey, and down here to Kidsgrove. Quite a few locks here we're going to have to do. And then just before Harecastle, we'll be coming onto the Macclesfield Canal. This will be about mid-March. There's only 13 locks in this canal in a flight, so that's good. Beautiful canal, beautiful area. Coming up to the Peak Forest Canal, and yeah, we're going to come up to the Macclesfield Canal, onto the Peak Forest Canal, and go down to Boggy Basin. We've always wanted to go to Boggy Basin. Beautiful area, absolutely stunning canal. This one. We get here about the end of March. Then we'll head back down the Macclesfield. We're not going to go up here because we're going to do this the year before this one, and we're going to do it this year, but then change our mind again because we just want to go somewhere nice and quiet, and you'll see where that is in a minute. Somewhere absolutely beautiful and just so peaceful. So yeah, back down the Macclesfield Canal, onto the Trent and Mersey again, then we're going to come onto the Cotswolds Canal, and we get to Hazelhurst Junction about 2 weeks after it reopens, so that'll be late April. And we do the Leek branch, come down to Froggle Basin, and if you know Froggle Tunnel, you know how low it is. It's an incredibly low tunnel, about just over 5 foot, I think. So yeah, it's really, really low. It's one of the lowest, if not the lowest tunnel on the network. I don't know about Dudley tunnels, they're pretty low. I think we should make it, Black Prince boats have made it through there before, because there's a Black Prince high base in Stoke-on-Trent, and our new solar panel brackets, I think they might be a problem, but they're a bit taller than the last, so that might be a problem with them. Anyway, there's a winding hole just outside Froggle Tunnel. That's good, isn't it? We can turn around if we're going through, but no, the winding hole is only about 60 foot. So you can only turn a 60-foot boat in there, you can't turn a 70-foot boat. I think it's something to do with one of the navvies originally, when they built the canal, messed up the length of it, and no one's ever changed it since. So It's either taking the solar panels off or reversing about 2 miles back to the winding hole. And I think the easy option will be taking the solar panels off. And I'm determined to get the Froggle Basin. Love a little basin there, just on the Utoxeter Canal. Like, there's one lock of the Utoxeter Canal and a little basin. That's it. Utoxeter Canal is this one here. That was a lovely canal that went to Utoxeter. Unfortunately, that is abandoned. There is restoration plans for it though. And then we come back down the Cowden onto the Trent and Mersey. This will be early May. Then we come through Harecastle Tunnel, and then to Stone. No, not Harecastle, sorry. What am I on about? Yeah, we go through Stone, which is where we got to in summer 2021. We turned around there, if you remember, because Dad quit his job here because they were giving him ridiculous hours, and it was just ludicrous. It was killing him. So he had to quit his job on the Cowden. So we turned around and went up the Shropshire Union, as you see. And then we're going to come past Great Hayward, down the Trent and Mersey, past Fradley Junction. Keep going down the Trent and Mersey. Beautiful canal, this one. I would like to do the Airwash Canal, whatever you want to call it. But unfortunately we don't have enough time, because where we want to get to there in the summer. And we're already rushing a bit. We're doing longer cruises on this one, guys. This is going to be, most of the cruises we did before about 4 or 5 miles, but now we're probably going to be doing, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9 or 10 mile cruises now, because we've got plenty of hours to do it and plenty of light, and I'm going to be cycling most of the way. Yeah, Airwash Canal, would love to do it, but I think we'll save it for next time because we haven't got enough time. And the Cromford Canal, I would love to take a dinghy on that and make a couple of videos on that. Beautiful little canal in the Peak District. And this part here is actually still in water. So we'd like to take a dinghy on that. There's a little trip boat there as well. And I would love if this canal was restored. Again, just like the Utoxeter goes into the Peak District. Both of these canals and the Chesterfield, all 3 of them, unfortunately, are abandoned at some places you go into the Peak District. So yeah, we head down the Grand Union Leicester line again. Another beautiful ride that I can't wait to do again. We rushed it last time because we thought it was going to flood. It was a very wet spring, April 2021. So we're going to rush. No, we're not going to rush it this time. We're going to take our time. Well, sort of take our time. As you know, we're on a tight schedule. But yeah, this will be probably early June now. Heading down through Leicester. Not going to do any of the arms this time. Skip the Welford Arm and head through Crick. Unfortunately, that will be mid-late June, so a good month after the Crick was on. And we're not going to make it. We were going to make it if we didn't do the Macclesfield and Peak Forest. Because we're just going to do the Cowden, but obviously because that bridge closure, rebuilding it, £2 million project, we have to waste some time up here because I'm not missing out the Cowden again. So unfortunately, I don't think we're going to make it to Crick again, unfortunately, so that's a shame. But down here, onto Northampton Arm, yep. Then we're going to turn around. No, I'm joking, we're not. We're going to do the Ribbonine, guys. This is what I mean when it's peaceful, quiet, tranquil. It's nothing like it on the network down here. I've seen Narrowboat Wheels videos and it just looks so peaceful. And that's why I want to do these, because there are villages and towns all the way along on the towpath's going to be absolutely packed. So, to save some aggro with the cats and that, we want to go somewhere quiet. So yeah, heading down the Ribbonine, and this will be late June or early July. Take us a couple of weeks to get down there. And I want to know, when does the Ribbonine actually close? I've found out online that it closes officially on the 1st of November, I believe. But from another source I saw that it was closed in September. So we want to spend about 4 months down here. But if it closes in September, then we're going to go spend about 3 months. So I really hope that it does close in late October. I don't want to get trapped down here for the winter. Really. But it doesn't really flood down here. I know it floods on the River Nene and the Great Ouse, but here we would be safe, I reckon. There's wheels down there now. Yeah, come on to the middle levels. And there's only one water point on the middle levels. There's not very many facilities. So, oh yeah, and by this point we have to get a gold license, because at the end of the Northampton Arm, all of this is owned by EA. Well, most of it is, but if you get a gold license, it covers it all. So I have to upgrade the gold license again, because none of it's owned by CRT. So onto the middle levels. I have to go this way, I believe. No, actually, we have water, so we'll probably go this way. Do this. There is a what do you call it? A silver propeller down this little branch. Won't do these because you can't turn around. Probably won't do that because I don't think you turn around. There's a little. You can't go from there to there because there actually is a little sluice there. There's no lock. It's just a sluice. So you can't actually go from that part. You have to come back down. Go to Ramsey probably. And back on the old River Nene to March to get us some water. Check if I'm recording. Yeah. And then we'll probably come down here and then we'll skip out the 16-foot river. We'll leave that for the way when we come back. So then we'll come onto the relief channel. Do the relief channel, and then this will probably be mid-July. Onto the River Wissey, sorry. Yeah. Do the tributaries, Little Ouse, the Lark, and the fens here, all the loads that come down to Cambridge, and then onto the Great Ouse, it's be August, mid-August, down all the way to Bedford, which will be late August. And as you can see, there is like a little canal here. It's not really a canal, it's a proposed canal. They originally were going to build it back in 17 whatever, but unfortunately it never got built, and they are planning on actually building it now, so that would be nice. It would create a whole cruising ring. You could come on here, do all this, and then come off there, but unfortunately you have to go all the way back on yourself, and that's going to be where the problem is, because by this point it's going to be September. We rush this, do this in one day. The new Bedford River, which is tidal, that's why I have to do it in one day. And we'll come onto the 16-foot river. Do that. You can come down this one, but this point here, it's unnavigable. There's a couple of abandoned locks or something, and they're working on restoring it. It's the last bit they have to restore, I believe. Oh, there's one here as well. But as you can see, it used to join there, but it doesn't anymore. Yeah, and then up here, and then back down to March, and yeah, up there. And that will finish it for us. We've done most of the middle levels. And back onto the River Nene, this will be mid-September, or late September. We have a holiday sometime in September, so that's going to cause even more of a rush. Me and Dad will have to rush off this while Mum goes to Nan and Grandad's off the River Nene, onto the Grand Union before it closes. And then we'll be going down the Grand Union in October, because I want to finally do the Aylesbury Arm and the Wendover Arm. And this is as far as we're going to go. We'll turn around here, go back up, because as you see with the blue line, we never actually did those arms because we rushed up the Grand Union. Grand Union actually is quite a beautiful canal, apart from when you have to go 15 miles from Milton Keynes. I'm not saying Milton Keynes is horrible, it's not our cup of tea. But it's quite nice actually, compared to some other towns and villages you have to go through. Back up the Grand Union Canal, and then we're going to go into Braunston, and back onto, further along the Grand Union Canal, up Hatton Flight, and the Warwick Canal, well, formerly known as the Warwick Canal, and then back onto the Stratford. So we've done all this, but this will be December, January, sometime around then. Have another holiday then, so by the time we come back it will be February, and hopefully we can go on the River Severn. I'm hoping if it's anything like this year, or last year, we could go on the River Severn in February. And then we come down the River Severn onto the Gloucester and Bedford Canal, and probably do a few videos, take a dinghy back onto the Stroud Water Canal, or navigation. That we did that last year. I would like to finish that because we'd never got a chance to go back again. And yeah, make a couple of videos on that. And I've been reading up about the Cotswolds Canal Trust, guys, because a lovely subscriber pays for my subscription for this magazine that they send out every quarter, I believe. And it tells you all about the restoration stuff. It's very exciting because that's going to be open in a few years, guys, and we can navigate all the way to here, to Stroud. That would be so good. A new canal restored. So I'm really excited about that. And then we come back up here, and then mid-March, April maybe, we'll be on the Avon, and that's the yearly plan. And then I'll probably head up here, head on up the Grand Union into Birmingham, Fazeley, and then up here. I don't know which way we're going to go, if we're going to go that way or that way. Yeah. So it's a point of either choosing this for 2024 or this for 2024. Obviously we can't do that, and we have to come back down to Leeds, the Huddersfield Narrow and the Rochdale, because we can't get past here because that's only 60-foot boats, or 62 foot the most. We can't do the Lancaster because the Rufford branch is only 62 foot. So the only ones we can do is all this, Bridgewater, Weaver, Huddersfield, Rochdale and Huddersfield Narrow. Have to come back down them, and then we can do Leeds and Liverpool to Liverpool, but we can't do Leeds and Liverpool mainline. So yeah, it's not very well suited the north for 70-foot boats. But most of this will take us. Chesterfield Canal, that's one that I really want to do. But yeah, that is it. That is our... Oh, we're going to run out of storage space. Let's wrap this up. That is our 2023 cruising plan, and let's see how well we stick to it this time. I believe that we will stick to it quite hardly, because Dad is very, very excited for the fens and the middle levels and the Anglian waterways. He's really excited for that. So I can't really let him down by saying that we're not going there anymore, but yeah, that is the plan, and I think we will stick to it this time, guys. There ain't no changing that now, I don't think. Let's see if we actually stick to it though. We'll see the plan for 2024, see how well we stuck to it. But that's it. Thank you all very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, goodbye.